So finally, OpenAI launches an official ChatGPT app for iOS, and in this video, we're gonna just quickly walk through this app and see how it works, what are the main features, and so on. So finally, there is official iOS app from OpenAI, as App Store was filled with many third-party apps, unofficial apps which were just using OpenAI API. And why it was that? Just because it was so much easier to use an app on your mobile phone instead of going to Chrome or Safari, and then just type in all the stuff in Safari browser. On phone, it's so inconvenient. So yeah, it works on your desktop, but on the phone you just want to have an app, right? So let's just go through it. It has a lot of cool features. I just tried it out, and it's quite fun. Yeah, there you have it. Here's you can just go. So how to distinguish that this is an official ChatGPT app, because there are so many other apps. You need to just search the developer is OpenAI. So just you can swipe down and just double check that OpenAI is a developer, because some other apps are also using similar logos and similar names and all of that. So this is an official app. So here you have instant answers almost. So seems is I just tried it. It's typing much faster than on the browser. Then there are no ads. Your history is synced across devices. Of course, if you used this app on the browser, on desktop, and you sign in with the same account, it will be the same history here. Some and then what it also has some audio input, which is pretty cool. And yeah, let's just try it out. So here's the app. So you can sign in here with Google, Apple, your email, or just create an account. I had a little, not a bug, but a little thing when I tried to sign in the app, because on the browser I created my account with Google. So I originally signed in with Google. Here on the ChatGPT mobile app, I just tried to create my account with Apple, and then there was some kind of error, because it says like you authenticated different services, because my Apple ID has the same email as Google. So anyways, like if you signed in with Google on the web and you want to save your history, you need to use the same service on the app. If you signed in with Microsoft, the same, just sign in with Microsoft here to avoid any issues. And then here is the app. How to start a new message? Just start a message. Just you can start writing here. By the way, you can also start a new chat by swiping to the right. That's like a cool little feature, because otherwise you need to go through three dots in the top right and then new chat from there. And then another cool feature about this app is very easy voice input. That's actually pretty cool. So just in the bottom right, you see this like voice icon. The moment you tap on it, you just start talking, and then that's basically your message. And then to end your conversation, just tap anywhere and it will pass the transcription into this message. So let's try it out. Write a poem about tree. So something like that, and then yeah, that's how it works. And you see the transcription is actually quite high quality. I guess it's just using this Whisper API service, which is like a transcription service from OpenAI, again using this ChatGPT. So it's pretty high quality. And then as you can see that the response here is quite instant. So it's much faster typing speed than you use it in the browser, as I understand. A few days ago, I just tried Google Bard. So that's another board, like ChatGPT competitor. And what I was impressed in Google Bard, that it's actually instant. So the moment you write a message there, you just have three versions and they're all instant. While in ChatGPT, you in the free version, you always need to wait until it starts typing, which is fine for small things. But then if you try to write a blog post or something like that, it can take you like, tens of seconds or minutes. And then it's too much. Of course, then you need to upgrade it. So yeah, then you just have this menu in the top right. And then here, well, you can just rename your chat. You can just name your chat as you want on the mobile. You can also delete the chat easily from there. Then you can see history of all the chats. So you can see your history. And this history is synced with your web history if you used it via Chrome browser before, or just used it on the desktop. That's pretty cool. But again, you need to sign in with the same account, obviously. And then you just have settings. What else? You just have your subscription. So from here, you can upgrade to ChatGPT Plus right on mobile. It says, so Plus subscribers have access to GPT-4 and our latest beta features. You'll be able to use ChatGPT even when demand is high, ultra fast. Enjoy even faster response speeds using ChatGPT 3.5. Well, I still have no exact idea. Is it ChatGPT 3.5 or ChatGPT 4 here on the mobile app for free version? I hope it's ChatGPT 4 if you upgrade. But anyhow, then you can just tap subscribe, and then it's just $19.99 per month. There is no free trial, nothing. And then it's just like your subscription via Apple, just like any other app. And then there is separate button to upgrade to ChatGPT Plus. Then there is data controls. From here you can delete your account. So that's a cool feature they just include in the app. Deleting your account is permanent and cannot be undone. All your data, including profile, conversations, and API usage, will be removed. You cannot reuse the same email or phone number for a new account. If you've been using ChatGPT with the APIs, this access will also be deleted. So yeah, you need to know all this. Just take care about all these things, especially if you use an API with the same email and you use an API for some of your apps or stuff like that, then it can cause a lot of trouble. Then also here you can confirm your export. Your account details and conversation will be included in export. Data will be sent to your registered email. Processing might take some time. You'll be notified when it's ready. Something like that. Actually, I need to say it's pretty cool that they allow the option to delete an account right into the app. I remember when ChatGPT was just released to the public, to delete an account, you needed to send an email to some support email address with some specific title, and it was quite messy. So it was a long process, but that's great that now there is just an option to easily delete your account and your data, because some people, in some use cases, you can be quite concerned about your private data, what you've written in here, and you just want to have an option to completely delete your account and your data. We hope that if you do it here, your data can be completely deleted. Then I have no idea what that is, haptic feedback. So that's just probably if you enable that feedback to the OpenAI or not. And then there is Help Center, which is you've been redirected to the Help Center. Here you see some questions. Is the app available on Android? Nope. It's not available on Android yet. How do you cancel a subscription? You need to go through the settings app, select subscriptions and cancel a subscription. Deleting a ChatGPT account on the web interface will not cancel your ChatGPT Plus subscription. Your App Store account will be charged 24 hours prior to the end of the current subscription period. So yeah, just keep in mind that it's different. Subscriptions on iOS, it's a separate world. Like if you delete app, nothing happens. If you delete your account, nothing happens, and your subscription keeps going. So it's like a separate thing. So just always remember that. especially if you're new to iPhone. So yeah, you can see some frequently asked questions. To find quickly, just find it by using the query OpenAI ChatGPT official. You can access your conversation history like that. You can delete you can export your data. Then you can check out your ChatGPT iOS version. It's not possible to change the email at the moment. So yeah, you will just need to create an account. Can I access my subscription on another Apple device? Yes, by logging with the same OpenAI account that made the original purchase. So yeah, here are just some FAQs, some potential failures, app crashes, login issues. You can always reach out to their support here in case you have any issues, but it's great that they already put it here. And then minimum requirements: iPhone 8 or newer, iPhone OS 16 or newer, other devices, iPads and iPhone compatibility mode. So yeah, seems if you have less than iOS 16, you won't be able to use this app, unfortunately. It means that you need to have iPhone 8 or newer. So that's that. Yeah, so if you have iPhone 7, you won't be able to upgrade to iOS 16, and therefore you won't be able to use the ChatGPT app. So yeah, that's what it is at the moment. And yeah, so that's just a quick guide for you. Hope it was helpful. If you have any additional questions, just leave them in the comments.